4 in a row. It's the solo round. It's just each contestant individually, and it's against the clock. Now, here we have Dorothy, Ray and Peter, representing Scotland, Northern Ireland and the Netherlands. Dorothy, you were first into this round. The first choice is yours. The categories available to you today are the Olympics, South America, creatures and millionaires. Dorothy, which category would you like?
Creatures, please.
Creatures. Dorothy, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round, 4 in a row, on creatures. I think by now you probably know how to play the game. You happy and ready to do it?
Yes,
all right, well, we put 40 seconds on the clock for Dorothy, please. On the subject of creatures, Dorothy, you'll have all 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row or be credited with your highest score. Dorothy, on creatures, your time starts now. Which sea animal has a name that derives from the Greek meaning 8 feet?
Serpent?
No, octopus. Which dog-like carnivore found in Africa is noted for its laughing call?
Laughing jackass?
No, the hyena. The churro and the merino are varieties of what?
Sheep.
Correct. What North American spiny animal is sometimes called a quill pig?
A porcupine?
Correct. Which large marine mammal has a pair of large tusks?
A walrus?
Correct. Harriers and beagles belong to what class of dog bred to hunt animals?
Hounds?
Is correct. That's 4 answers in a row correct. Well done, Dorothy. Well done. There, Dorothy, just going to show that you can even miss 1 or 2 and 4 in a row and still eventually get the 4 in a row. Ray, you're left with the choice of the Olympics, South America or millionaires. What'll it be?
I'm curious, so I'll have a go at millionaires.
You're curious. Ray Patton from Northern Ireland, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round on millionaires? And we'd all probably like to be one someday, wouldn't we? Right, Ray, you know how to play the game. Let's put you ready and happy to do so? Right, we'll put 40 seconds on the clock, please, for Ray. On the subject of millionaires, those 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row are be credited with your highest score. Ray, on millionaires, your time starts now. Aristotle, Socrates were the first names of which famous Greek ship? Correct. The American golfer who was the first to win $1 million in tournament prize money was Arnold who?
Palmer.
Correct. The Italian actress who plays the millionairess in the film of the same name was Sophia who?
Loren.
Correct. What was the first name of the Kennedy who was a millionaire by the age of 30 and father of the US president?
Jack?
No, that's not correct. It was Joseph. Which eccentric millionaire and aviator bought and sold a controlling interest in RKO Pictures twice?
Pass.
Howard Hughes. The name of which famous European banking family derives from the red shield on the ghetto? Rothschild is correct. With the name of which industrial dynasty beginning with G do you associate a modern art museum in New York?
Getty.
Pardon?
Getty.
No, Guggenheim. Which 19th century American railroad and shipping magnate beginning with V was known as the Commodore? You didn't have time to tell me even if you knew that it was in fact Cornelius Vanderbilt. Ray, you were going so well, you didn't make 4, but you got up to 3 in a row. Well played. So, Peter, representing the Netherlands, that leaves you with either the Olympics or South America.
I'll take South America, please.
Take South America. Peter, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round 4 in a row? Can I just explain to you that if you score 3 in a row, you will be in a tiebreaker with Ray, because Dorothy, having scored 4 in a row, is already in that final. If you score 4 in a row, you're there with Dorothy too. So it could go either way. You've all to play for. Peter, are you ready to play 4 in a row? Let's put 40 seconds on the clock for Peter now, please. Thank you. Peter, you'll have all 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row on South America, and your time starts now. Into which ocean does the Orinoco River flow?
Atlantic Ocean.
Correct. Which South American animal, beginning with V, is known for the expensive fibre and declining number?
Vicuna.
Correct. What is the name for Argentina's vast plain, which comes from an Indian word for flat surface?
Lana Estacada.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Even translated, it's the Pampas I was looking for. Which is the largest of Brazil's cities with a population over 10 million?
Rio de Janeiro.
Sao Paulo. Venezuela is bordered by Colombia, Guyana. Which other country?
Pass.
Brazil. In colonial South America, what was the name beginning with H given to the great landed estates?
Pass.
Hacienda. The Demerara River flows through which country into the Atlantic at Georgetown?
Suriname.
You didn't have time, unfortunately, Peter. It was, in fact, Guyana. Peter, you didn't score 4 or even 3. You just made it up to 2. Right. Well, that means if we look at our scores today, we see that for today and only today, we say goodbye to Peter from the Netherlands. But I now ask Ray and Dorothy, representing Northern Ireland and Scotland, to come and join me in today's final on Going for Gold. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, going for gold and going for gold a little bit closer today because we are now ready to play our first final of this week on Going for Gold, and it's a match between Dorothy Ellen from Scotland and Ray Patton from Northern Ireland. So it's Scotland versus Ireland. Dorothy, you got into this round first, so the first decision is going to be yours. The first subject, films, and there's an extra clue for you watching at home. Dorothy, on films, will you play or pass?
Pass, please.
You will pass films over to Ray Patton. Ray, that means, if I can just refresh your memory and for those people watching at home, you have control of the game in the Big Four zone. You need 9 points to win. You may buzz in only when it is your turn. On films, your time starts now. Our name came from a film company founded in 1912, which specialised in short, silent films. We performed with bathing beauties and such stars as Fatty Arbuckle and Charlie Chase. The name of the game was Slapstick, Frenzy and Wild Chases, under the direction of Max Sennett. We were a group... Dorothy.
RKO.
RKO is not the correct answer. It means Ray Patton from Northern Ireland. You have control of the game again, and time continues now. We were a group of clumsy, inept policemen who became involved in one... Ray.
The Keystone Cops.
The Keystone Cops is correct in the 2 zone, Ray. Well done. That means first score to Northern Ireland, Ray on 2. It means, Dorothy, you are playing catch-up. The subject is sport. There's an extra clue for you watching at home. Dorothy, on sport, play or pass?
Oh, pass, please.
Pass sport. Again, a pass to Ray Patton from Northern Ireland, whose time on sport begins now. I am a sport and activity. Festivals of me have been held in some northern European cities, particularly in Germany and Switzerland, since the 16th century. However, modern target versions of me... Dorothy.
Skiing.
Skiing is not the correct answer. It means, Ray, you've got control of the game again, and time continues now. Modern target versions of me... Ray.
Archery.
Pardon?
Archery.
Is not the correct answer. Dorothy, you have control of the game again. Wait for it. Time continues now. These target versions of me date from the 19th century, when the accuracy... Dorothy.
Rifle shooting.
Rifle shooting or shooting is the correct answer. Well done, Dorothy, in the 3 zone. Right. Now, Ray, the onus is on you because you're playing catch-up. The subject is famous towns, and there's an extra clue for you watching at home on your screens. On famous towns, Ray, play or pass?
Play.
You'll play on famous towns. You're on 2. Dorothy's on 3. You need 9 points to win the game. On famous towns, your time starts now. I am a historical town in the Judean hills. I am in the territory annexed by Jordan in 1950 and have been under Israeli administration since the Six-Day War of 1960. Ray.
Jericho.
Is not the correct answer. It means, Dorothy, you have control of the game and time continues now. The Six-Day War of 1960. Dorothy.
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is not the correct answer. It means, Ray, you have control of the game. Wait for the time. It continues now. I am an agricultural market and trade town closely linked to nearby Jerusalem. According to Gospels, I am the site of the nativity of Jesus Christ. I have... Ray.
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem is the correct answer. In the 2 zone, brings you ahead once more. This is a good final. It means, Dorothy, now you're playing catch-up. The subject, food and drink. The clue on the screens for you watching at home. Dorothy, on food and drink, will you play or pass?
I'll play.
You will play on food and drink. Dorothy Ellen from Scotland, on that subject, you have control of the game and time starts now. I am an alcoholic liquor with no colour, definite aroma or taste. I originated during the 14th century. Dorothy.
Vodka.
Vodka is correct, Dorothy. Well done. Answered in the 4 zone. Almost guiltily, I thought there for a moment, Dorothy, but you were quite right. That means with the scores, Dorothy Ellen from Scotland on 7, Ray Patton from Northern Ireland on 4. Ray, you are playing catch-up. The subject is politics. There's a clue on the screen for you watching at home. Ray, on politics, play or pass?
Play.
Play on politics, Ray. Your time starts now. I am a form of mass communication. The use of my Latin name originated in the late 16th century Rome and was employed by Pope Gregory XV when he established a commission of cardinals responsible for spreading the faith. I am an act of disseminating facts, rumours or lies to influence public opinion. I involve the making of deliberately one-sided... Ray.
Propaganda.
Propaganda is the correct answer in the 2 zone. Ray. It takes you up to 6, but it still means you're playing catch-up. The subject, the cinema, the clue for you watching at home on the screens. On the cinema, Ray, you're on 6. Dorothy's on 7. You need 9. Play or pass?
Play.
Play on the cinema. Right. Neck and neck stuff. On the cinema, time starts now. I was born in 1899 and died in 1957. I made my screen debut in 1930. I established my name on Broadway in the play The Petrified Forest and later starred in the screen version. Other films I made included High Sierra, The Maltese Falcon and To Have and Have Not. I won. Dorothy.
Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart is correct in the 3 zone. Dorothy, that means you've won. Well done, Dorothy. Okay, that means that Dorothy Ellen has won today's heat on Going for Gold. It means that not only are you today's winner, Dorothy, but you're through to the week's final later on this week in the programme. And of course, we give you this memento, which is exclusive to winning contestants on Going for Gold from Scotland. Dorothy Allen is a winner. Well done. Okay? Okay, it means that for today, and only for today, we say goodbye to Ray Patton from Northern Ireland. We'll say goodbye together because I'm going to be having Ray with me and 5 other contestants. We'll all be joining together tomorrow in our television programme. I'll be inviting everybody who wants to go for gold. See you then. Well done, Ray. Well done.
We are the home of TNA in the UK, and we give you another chance to see Sunday night's action. Impact Wrestling tonight at 10, and don't miss brand new TNA Explosion at 12. And whatever you do, join us for this week's main event as TNA presents Hardcore Justice tomorrow from 10.